Okay, we were talking about the labor theory of value. This is my third take here. And we left off before with the cost of shirts. We were looking at shirts and we said that when he talks about the theory of value on my shirts, and you again watch draw a terrible shirt. Imagine this is a shirt. Maybe I'll get better at drawing shirts the way to go. It's the cost of a shirt is the average labor cost. And this is an important point. So before we had sewing machines and people were sewing by hand, the cost of a shirt was much higher because there's a lot more labor into it. So imagine hand sewing, okay? Hand sewing. So if we had a shirt and it was a hand stitched shirt, okay, then this shirt here is going to be expensive, right? So expensive. Now, if we have a machine, a sewing machine, and we have a shirt, it's going to be cheaper, right? It's going to be cheap because now the labor cost has gone down, okay? And these people here, we're both, let's say I have, 25% of the people are doing hand sewing and 75% of them are doing, machine showing. Well, what's the cost? Well, the cost is going to be the average of this. So we would take what this cost would be, and this cost here. We don't know what it is, but suppose these shirts here were $100, okay, and these shirts here were much cheaper. They only cost $10. So according to Marx, if we want to figure out what the cost is, then we would just add these together. So this would be 25% times 100 is $25 plus, $7.50 means that we would charge $32.50 for each shirt. Okay, so and this is something he did. He looked at these costs and he said this is what he's going to do. Obviously, this argument here is more abstract, right? When I print up the numbers, but the sewing machine is something that came around, and before that they had people hand sewing. So shirts were very expensive. So they might have not been 100, but they were very expensive. And then when the sewing machine came off, well, then they couldn't sell them for the same price here. They had to sell them closer to this price, and that meant that if you were still doing this, you were heavily exploited.